Welcome dear students. Today we shall talk about the gymnosperms, general morphology, diversity and importance of commercially important Pinus species. Gymnosperms are ecologically and economically important group of land plants. Gymnosperms are the most primitive type of seed-bearing plants that originated most likely in Paleozoic era during the Devonian period from progymnosperms that are considered to be the ancestors of modern gymnosperms. True gymnosperms first appeared most probably in late Devonian period. Progymnosperms are a connecting link between gymnosperms, pteridophytes. They were in some characters similar to pteridophytes, but they are considered to be close to gymnosperms. The word gymnosperms is composed of two Greek words. Gymnos means naked and sperma means seed. So the name indicates that they are the plants with naked seeds. They do not have flowers. They have staminate or male cones. They have ovulate or female cones. If we have a look at plant evolution and development of plant groups on earth, we start with algae, the simple form, and end up with angiosperms, the most advanced group. The main plant groups include algae, bryophyta, pteridophyta, gymnosperms and angiosperms. Algae and bryophyta do not possess vascular system. Pteridophytes have a primitive type of vascular system or stele. Gymnosperms and angiosperms both possess a robust vascular system and they produce seeds. In gymnosperms, seeds are produced on open scales or leaves of female cones instead of being enclosed as in angiosperms. Angiosperms produce flowers and seeds developed from ovules inside the ovary present in flowers. Wood obtained from gymnosperms is commonly known as softwood, and the wood obtained from flowering plants is known as hardwood. These terms do not necessarily relate to density or hardiness of the wood. Gymnosperms are distributed throughout the world. They occur in all the continents except Antarctica. Although in terms of species, they are much lesser in number as compared to other plant groups. Gymnosperms constitute a dominant component of forests of the world. There are about 1079 known species of gymnosperms in the world. From taxonomic standpoint, the existing gymnosperms belong to 6 orders: Cycadales, Ginkgoales, Coniferales, Netales, Valvicales and Ephedrales, distributed over 12 families and 83 genera. In India, gymnosperms are represented by 81 species and about 20 species of exotics which have been introduced into various Indian gardens, belonging to 46 genera in 12 families. Pinaceae is the largest family, followed by Cupressaceae, Ephedraceae, Netaceae. The dominant gymnosperm genera are Ephedra, Pinus, Junipers and Netum. Gymnosperm species do not show a uniform distribution. Some species such as Abies spectabilis, Cupressus torullosa, Taxus valenciana, Pinus valenciana and Pinus roxburghi are widely distributed in the Himalayas. Cedrus deodara, Picea smithiana and Abies pindro are confined to western Himalayas. Violes abies densa and Larix griffithiana are restricted to the eastern Himalayas. Pinus gerardiana, Pinus cassia, Pinus marcusi and Pinus botanica and Cephalotaxus mani are restricted in distribution to their localized Himalayan region. From Jammu and Kashmir, 41 species of gymnosperms have been reported so far. Among these, 20 species grow in wild, while others are cultivated. Pinaceae is the largest family and Pinus is the most prominent genus, represented by 3 species in wild. Gymnosperms are of diverse economic importance. They are used as a source of timber, fuel, resins, gums, medicine. Most of the timber used in construction of buildings is derived from conifers, mostly from species of Pinus, Cedrus and Abies. Because of their straight-grained wood and its ease of manipulation, Deodar, commonly known as Cedrus deodara, provides the strongest wood that is used for the construction purpose, making rail tracks, etc. Among all coniferous woods, the blue pine, commonly known as Pinus valenciana, is most commonly used for the construction of house and for making light furniture. Gymnosperms are used as a source of pulpwood for manufacturing of paper. Gymnosperms are considered important for soil erosion control and protection of watersheds. Despite all these benefits, gymnosperms are less well studied as compared to angiosperms. We will talk about important gymnosperm species of pines, their general characters and their commercial and medicinal importance. Pinus. Pinus is the most common genus of Pinaceae family. It is also the largest genus in conifers with more than 110 species all around the world. Taxonomic classification: Kingdom Plantae, Division Tracheophyta, Class Pinopsida, Order Pinales, Family Pinaceae, Genus Pines. 5 species of pines are indigenous to India: Pinus roxburghi, chair pine, Pinus valenciana, blue pine, Pinus cassia, khasi pine, Pinus gerardiana, chilgoza pine and Pinus marcusi, Terracerian pine. Pinus roxburghi, Pinus valenciana and Pinus gerardiana are found in Himalayas, whereas Pinus cassia and Pinus marcusi are indigenous to Assam. In Jammu and Kashmir, Pinus is the most prominent genus in wild. It is represented by 3 species in wild, including Pinus valenciana, Pinus roxburghi and Pinus gerardiana. Pinus valenciana is the most common gymnosperm species growing in Kashmir Valley. Few exotic species of pines, including Pinus canariensis, Pinus halipensis and Pinus radiata, have been introduced for cultivation purpose in many gardens, parks and hills of Jammu and Kashmir. Pinus roxburghi. Pinus roxburghi is the most important pine of northwestern Himalayas. It is an important resin and timber yielding species that is also grown as an ornamental plant in the world. In India, it is found in Himachal Pradesh, Kashmir and Uttaranchal. It grows at an altitude of 500 to 2500 meters above sea level. Pinus roxburghi is commonly known as cheer pine or long-lived pine in English. In Hindi, it is known as cheer, chil or sala. It's a large tree with spreading crown reaching up to 50-meter height with a trunk diameter of more than 1 meter at breast height. The branches are more or less whorled, bark is dark grey, often reddish, deeply fissured, rough, exfoliating longitudinally along plates. Light green needle-like leaves are present in clusters of 3, which are around 20 to 30 centimeter long, persisting on an average for a year and a half. Female cones are solitary or 2 to 5 together. They are ovoid in shape, 10 to 20 centimeters into 7.5 centimeters in size when ripe. Seeders are 8 to 12 mm in size. Commercial importance. Pinus roxburghi is mostly used as a timber yielding plant and hence possesses high commercial value. The wood is used in making of furniture and building houses, making packaging cases, sports goods and musical instruments. Leaves are used in construction of roofs. The bark is rich source of tannins. The tree produces clear, transparent oleoresin with the pungent and bitter taste. Resin is obtained as solid residue in the distillation of turpentine oil from oleoresin. The resin is commonly used to repair broken ceramic pottery. It's also used in protective coatings, varnishes, paints, polish industry and printing inks. The volatile component known as turpentine oil is the important raw material for the synthesis of terpene chemicals widely used in adhesives, lubricants, solvents, plasticizers, paints, varnishes, thinners, sealing wax and soaps. Destructive distillation of resin produces a viscous liquid called rosin oil, which is used in making lubricants, adhesives, insulation, lacquers and inks. Needle, bark and wood essential oil of Pinus roxburghi is a rich source of bioactive compounds including terpenoids, flavonoids, tannins, xanthones and other compounds. Pharmacological uses. Pinus roxburghi has been widely used as a traditional remedy by the local tribes in various parts of northern India. The wood oil is antiseptic, diaphoretic and carminative in nature. It is used as nerve tonic and expectorant and as a remedy for the disease of the eye, ear, pharynx, skin and worm infestations. Turpentine is used for the synthesis of terpene chemicals, widely used as disinfectants, antiseptic and expectorants. Turpentine oil is externally applied as a rubefacient in lumbago and arthritis. It is used to arrest minor hemorrhages in tooth sockets and nose. It is used against obstinate constipation. Inhaling the vapors of turpentine is useful in bronchitis. Boiled resin is used to heal cracks. The carbon is collected from the burnt resinous wood of Pinus roxburghi mixed with mustard oil and is made into a paste commonly known as kajal, which is applied inside the lower eyelids to keep the eyes clean and attractive. The resin mixed with the ash of Betula utilis is commonly applied over sprains and plastered on fractured bones for quick recovery and softening of scar tissues. It is consumed as a remedy in worm infestation and gastric trouble. The resin is a stimulant and used internally as stomachache and in gonorrhea. The bark paste is applied in burns, scalds and ulcers. The bark has tannins which is used for coloring leather. The needles of Pinus roxburghi are ground and mixed with water to give patients suffering from measles. The oil obtained by the distillation of the needles is used in muscular pains and as expectorant. The seeds from the female cones are edible and are consumed in treatment of bronchitis, tuberculosis and urinary bladder infections. Pharmacological uses. The wood oil of Pinus roxburghi has been reported to show hepatoprotective activity, and alcoholic extracts of Pinus roxburghi has been found to show analgesic, anti-inflammatory, anticonvulsant, anti-diabetic and anti-asthmatic activity in animal models. Needle extracts possess significant potential to lower the level of plasma lipid profile in animal model. The plant extract shows antimicrobial potential against a wide variety of microorganisms, including pathogenic microbes like Escherichia coli, Enterobacter aerogenes, Pseudomonas aeruginosa and Staphylococcus aureus. It shows promising antifungal activity against Candida albicans. Aqueous and alcoholic extracts from Pinus roxburghi also show growth inhibitory activity against the bacterial plant pathogen Agrobacterium tumefaciens. Pinus gerardiana. Pinus gerardiana is commonly known as Gerard's pine, Chilgoza pine or as Neoza pine. It is native to northwestern Himalayas. It is distributed in India, Afghanistan, Tibet, Pakistan between 1600 and 3350 meters above sea level. In India, it is found in Himachal Pradesh and Jammu and Kashmir. Pinus gerardiana is a popular pine that is used in several traditional medicines to cure various diseases. It is reputed as the champion of Rocky Mountains as it flourishes in the tough circumstances in the interior of Himalayas. The plant is present in dry regions with lower temperatures and scarce precipitation, which is mainly in the form of snow received during the winter season. The plant is known for its outstanding soil holding capacity that prevents massive erosion of soil. The plant is medium sized but at times can grow up to 24 meters tall. The leaves are needle-like, dark green, present in fascicles of 3 which are 6 to 10 centimeters long. The branches are slightly ascending and usually not whorled. The bark exfoliates in irregular thin flakes, grey in color. Male cones are 7.5 to 13 mm in length. The female cones oblong or wide, around 15 to 23 centimeter into 10 into 13 centimeter in size. Mature cones bear woody thick scales around 3.8 into 2.5 centimeters. Cones ripen during September and October. Edible seeds are dark brown in color, cylindrical, elongated, 2 to 2.5 centimeter long with a pointed tip and rudimentary wings. Commercial importance. There are about 29 species of pine which produce edible nuts. Those are utilized by indigenous tribal cultures in the world. In India, Pinus gradiana is the only pine species which produces edible and highly nutritious nuts. These nuts are known and sold locally under the name of chilgoza or neja. They are either eaten raw or roasted and are also included as an ingredient in variety of traditional dishes such as breads, candies, sauces and cakes, as well as in vegetable and meat dishes. Chilgoza is an income source for tribal people in the Kinnaur district of Himachal Pradesh. The nuts are considered to be a rich source of various nutrients including proteins, carbohydrates, fibers, minerals, besides its higher amount of oil. Its oil is of very good quality, free of cholesterol and a rich source of fatty acids. It is considered to be a good source of unsaturated fatty acids like linoleic acid, linolenic acid and oleic acid. The seeds obtained from ripe cones have carminative, stimulant and expectorant properties. Pine nuts contain low molecular weight sugars such as glucose, fructose, sucrose, raffinose, galactose, maltose and plantiose. They contain cyclotols like chiroinositol, pinitol, galactinol, galactopinitol, phagopyritol, cytositerol, polyphenols, xanthines, tocopherols, gallocatechin, lutein, lycopene and carotenoids. It contains flavonoids including epicatechin, catechin, dihydroquercetin, texifolin and quercetin. It contains vitamins such as thiamine, beta-carotene, riboflavin, niacin, vitamin K, pantothenic acid, vitamin B6, folate and minerals including magnesium, calcium, manganese, phosphorus, potassium, iron and zinc. The main economic use is its edible oil-rich seeds which are harvested by knocking the cones from the trees in autumn and during early winter. In traditional systems, sufficient cones are usually left on the tree to ensure that some seed is available for natural regeneration. Due to its limited availability and preservation of trees for obtaining edible seeds, the species has not been exploited commercially for timber. However, cones and branches are used as firewood. Branches are commonly used as roof thatching materials in houses. Wood is also used as building material and making of huts and wooden boxes. The bark of tree is traditionally made into baskets and rough buckets for fetching water. Tan or green dye is obtained from the needles. The chilgoza pine on tapping yields oleoresin of good quality. Turpentine obtained from the pine consists of an average 20% of the oleoresin. Turpentine has a wide range of use. It is used as solvent for waxes and for making varnishes. Rosin obtained from the tree is used in coating musical instruments and in making sealing wax, varnishes, etc. Pharmacological uses. According to Ayurvedic pharmacopoeia, Pinus giardiana finds application against rheumatism, arthritis, gout, back pain, paralysis, hiccups, cough and asthma. Pinus giardiana contains gallocatechin, catechin, lutein, lycopene, carotenoids and tocopherols which possess antioxidant properties. Pinus giardiana nut oil has been found to cause blood clot lysis in vitro. Extracts of Pinus giardiana stem and bark have anti-inflammatory, antimicrobial and antifungal activity. Alcoholic extracts of Pinus giardiana possess strong antibacterial activity against some gram-positive and gram-negative bacteria. Pinus wallaceiana. Pinus wallaceiana, commonly known as blue pine or kale, is an evergreen tree native to Himalayas, Karakoram and Hindu Kush mountains. It grows luxuriantly along the entire length of Himalayan ranges in Afghanistan, Pakistan, India, Bhutan, Nepal, Myanmar and China. The species grows naturally at an altitude ranging from 1800 to 3500 meters above sea level. Mature tree is more than 50 meters tall with straight trunk and short down-curved branches. Bark is smooth and resinous in young stems, turning grey and corky with shallow fissures on mature trees. Leaves are needle-like, bluish-green in color, present in clusters of 5. Leaves are around 10 cm long. Cones are light brown and are very resinous when ripe, easily distinguishable from other pines. Female cones are in groups of 1 to 6, about 20 to 30 cm long. Cones are erect when young but become pendant at maturity. The male cones are ovoid or globose, 8 to 10 into 3 mm in dimensions. The male cones are short-lived, comprising of scales or microsporophylls, each bearing a pair of pollen sacs on the lower surface. Seeds are ovoid, 6 to 10 into 5 to 6 mm in dimension, having membranous wings 1.5 to 3 cm in dimension. Commercial importance of the Indian pines, it is the finest pine of northwestern Himalayan region, well known for its commercial and ecological importance. The wood of the blue pine is considered to be the best and stands next to deodar in value. It provides valuable timber used for making furniture, doors, window frames, planks and paper pulp. The wood is moderately hard, durable and highly resinous. It is a good source of firewood but gives off a pungent resinous smoke on burning. Pinus wallaceiana is used for thatching and roofing as fuel wood, making infrastructural items and furniture. The wood is resinous, straight and even grained, soft with fine texture. The wood acts as a source of good quality charcoal having high calorific value. In quality, the timber properties are similar to Pinus strobus and Pinus monticola that grow in North America, with tall, straight trees producing wood of good strength. Though exploited mainly as a source of timber, the species is good source of oleoresin also which is used for the production of turpentine oil, rosin, needle oil and camphor. It is a commercial source of turpentine which is of superior quality than that of Pinus roxburghi. Pharmacological uses. Pinus wallaceiana has immense medicinal value among different ethnic communities living in Himalayan region. The burnt wood called kalu is used as antiseptic. The resin mixed with honey or with onion paste is used as antiseptic for healing of wounds and cuts. It is used to treat gonorrhea, abscess, ulcers and burning sensation. The resin is also used in curing chafing of heels. The fruits and latex of the plants are applied topically for treating cuts and wounds. Hydroalcoholic needle and stem bark extracts of Pinus wallaceiana have significant antibacterial activity against Pseudomonas aeruginosa, Bacillus subtilis, Shigella flexneri, Staphylococcus aureus, Salmonella typhi and Escherichia coli. It possesses potent antifungal activity against Candida albicans, Trichophyton longifusis, Aspergillus flavus, Microsporum canis and Candida glabrata. Stem bark and needle extracts of Pinus wallaceiana are reported to contain alkaloids, flavonoids, tannins, phenols, lycopene and carotenoids. Hydroalcoholic extract of leaves and stem bark of Pinus wallaceiana possess significant in vitro antioxidant and anti-inflammatory activity. So dear students, it was all about today's lecture regarding gymnosperms, general morphology, diversity and importance of commercially important Pinus species. Hope you have understood it well. See you next time with a new topic. Till then, take care. Goodbye.